First of all, it's a great cultural capital with some of the best museums in the Western world. The best collection after London of ancient Greek sculpture, through right up to the present day, obviously one of the major cities for Expressionism and 20th century art. And it's also a very beautiful city with magnificent architecture. And in particular, if I had to make a list of the 20 most beautiful buildings, interiors in Europe, 3 of them would be in Munich. One of them is the Cuvillier Theater, in which Mozart's Idomeneo was first performed in 1781. To my mind, that is the most exquisite theatre interior in the world. There's nothing to compare with it. It's so marvelous, just jaw-dropping. And then there is the Asamkirche, which is the absolute ultimate it's the ultimate Baroque church. And I love taking people into it because I like to watch the expressions on their faces. Their jaws drop when you walk into that church. It's an architectural orgy, what can I say? It's just amazing. I mean, the confession boxes. I mean, you really need to have some good sins to confess in those confession boxes. And the third building would be the little pleasure pavilion, the Amalienburg. It's a hunting lodge in the park of Nymphenburg, which for me is the most beautiful. The whole palace and the complex, I think, is the most beautiful summer palace in Europe. Versailles is a dump in my view compared to Nymphenburg, but particularly the Amalienburg. This exquisite Rococo interior. And just as overall, that Munich is it's a city of pleasures, and it always ranks at the top of every list of cities to live in and be in, because it's a very agreeable lifestyle that you have in Munich. But that is not to forget, of course, that it has a very dark past. And that it once upon a time, it prided itself on being Hauptstadt der Bewegung. That means the capital of the movement. And it was not Berlin. Berlin was never really a Nazi city. Vienna, it may be, but it's Munich that is really the birthplace of Nazism. And so when you go there, I think you have to do a kind of a balancing act between all the delights and pleasures that the city has to offer, but also to remember the very dark side of the city's past.